Hi, my name is Megan. I'm a housing clinician at Pine Street Inn. Housing clinicians do a lot of work to support our tenants. We provide one-on-one services like therapy, case management for complex issues, and case consultations. Housing clinicians' main goal is to help our tenants stay housed and stable. We focus on trauma-informed care, harm reduction, and provide services for all sorts of different goals and issues that tenants are facing. Prior to Pine Street, I worked with folks who were actively homeless and seeking housing. Part of that was getting people housed, but over and over again, we saw people returning back to homelessness. That was something that was really challenging to see and really demonstrated the need for supports when someone does get into housing, which is part of what led me to come to Pine Street and starting work with recently housed people with the goal of keeping people in housing. And one of the tenants that I work with is Marcus.
Hello, my name is Marcus. I'm a Pine Street tenant and I've been living here for 10 years and I have some form of depression. I've known about shelters all my life, so I heard about Pine Street. For my own well-being, I took everything they had to offer. I got a little more comfortable with living. I wasn't as depressed. Figured I could do better in life, by getting a start and having somewhere to live. I work with the staff and they help me a lot. With depression, I can wake up one morning and it's just there. So I had a clinician and she helped me a lot because when I inquired to meet her, I was at my lowest. And then she got sick and she had to stop. Well, then my depression fell back down low again. I was just like when I first met her. So I reached out and this is how I met Megan.
I would say working with Marcus is delightful and I'm inspired by him. When I met Marcus, he was in a pretty deep depression and I think I've seen a real growth of insight and motivation. He's gotten super involved with the community. A lot of building trust was just like consistency, sitting down and really listening and collaborating on solutions.
So Megan helped me rise above all of the depression and, I started writing again. I started going out because I didn't even go outside before until she came. So I just took her advice and slowly I started to come back to where I was and it started to feel good again and it felt like living again. And I always tell her I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for her. I'm a community worker. I've gotten various awards for working in the community, and I feel like I have to keep doing more. And the thing that has helped me accomplish all these things is that through Pine Street, I've contacted clinicians to talk to help me. One thing I would say to anyone that's going down the same route I am is don't be afraid to reach out. And don't be too hard on yourself, because I've been hard on myself many times. And to know that we should have a better life than the one we have.